So you've been looking to get into custom keyboards. Why? I don't know. You're gonna go broke buying keycaps that take a year and a half to get to you, and your girlfriend's gonna hate your guts because you spend 3 hours lubing 90 switches when you said you were gonna clean today. But we aren't here to talk about what you do with your extra Crytox lube. Today we're talking about the NovelKeys NK65 Entry Edition, what it's been like to obtain the all-elusive purple one, and whether or not it was worth the chase. First, we gotta talk about availability, and this actually applies to most of the custom keyboard market. It fucking sucks. There's an almost 100% chance you're not gonna get the item that you're looking for, and if you do, you're gonna wait a long time. No 2-day shipping here. And this is definitely the case with the NK65 as well. They're almost never in stock, and when they do drop, you have like 10 seconds to enter in your credit card information, otherwise, you missed it, and you're stuck buying the banana-colored one. For reference, I got mine after the 3rd restock. This is after 7 months of waiting. Next up, we got the price. Oh my God, the price. I'm talking easily spending over $200 to complete this build with the keyboard, switches, and keycaps. And believe it or not, that's actually on the low end of the pricing spectrum considered for beginners. Guys, believe me, you can easily spend thousands of dollars creating a custom keyboard. Oh yeah, and if you think you're gonna get just one set of keycaps and switches, you're lying to yourself. You're gonna abuse these just like you do the adult gummy multivitamins from Costco. And for most people, pricing and availability make it not worth the chase. But for those like myself who love a good challenge and treat their crippling depression by buying things they can't really afford, listen to this. Okay, but seriously, the custom keyboard game is actually pretty fun, and the NK65 Entry Edition is a very good place to start. It's hard for me to say that I don't like these bad boys because, well, I bought 2 of them, but they do have issues outside of product availability and pricing that I think you should know. The most common issue, and something I've experienced myself on both of my boards, is the cracking of the polycarbonate case. And this is happening at the screw holes, and it's likely due to over-tightening when they're assembled. I didn't even notice it until I went to brag to my buddy about how cool and expensive my new custom keyboard was, and he's like, "That's awesome. Is that a crack?" And naturally, I went to go check my NK65 Smoke Edition I bought, and it's cracked in the same spot. It's really unfortunate too, because it feels like you spent a ton of effort into getting one of these keyboards, admittedly more effort and time than you would normally spend on most other things, only to watch it fall apart and crumble with every keystroke. And I didn't even bother asking NovelKeys anything about it, because like I said previously, I worked too damn hard for this board. The last thing I want to do is have to send it back. Also, I didn't notice it right away. I'm guessing those were micro cracks that only got worse with more typing. Overall, my experience with this keyboard has definitely been a weird one, full of emotions that I probably shouldn't have been feeling over something so trivial like a goddamn keyboard. But the typing experience that you get with something like what I built, which is the NK65 with the cream switches and the PBT keycaps that they no longer sell on their site anymore, is way better than any pre-built keyboard you can find on the shelves. No questions about it. So would I recommend the NK65? Totally. I know I just got done shitting on it for a little bit, but hear me out. There are a lot of different entry-level custom keyboard options available nowadays, especially with Hotswap, but I believe that the NK65 Entry Edition is still one of the best options available if you can find it. That's why it's sold out. I just think you need to know what you're getting into. That's why it's super important to do a little bit of research to see how long you're gonna have to wait and how much money you're gonna have to spend to get the custom keyboard of your dreams. Click here to watch another custom keyboard review and build, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.